Tan Sri Augustine Ong, what is a P90? And also, how did you come up with this crazy idea?
Oh, thank you for the question. In fact, I was driving from Batu Pahat back to KL, visiting a palm oil mill to work on a project, particularly the palm puree. While traveling in the car, I was thinking about the work we have found, that palm olein is as good as olive oil in terms of blood lipids to raise the same LDL, HDL. So in the car I was thinking, so we can blend them and we have same beneficial effect. And by blending, of course, you can reduce the cost of production. So I said, so immediately after the journey, I started the idea that when you blend, maybe it affects the taste, the aroma. And so I said, why not we blend 90-10, 50-50, 100% virgin olive oil, and expect that the 90-10 is inferior to the virgin olive oil in terms of this aroma and sensory evaluation. So finally we managed to get a team to work on this with 40 people. And I was surprised. This work gave me a lot of surprises. That the 90-10 is superior to the virgin olive oil. I said, fantastic. By blending, and you get a better product. And in fact, when we tested with people who are used to virgin olive oil, they prefer the blend. So here we have a blend of the two best oils in the world. And not only the two best oil, but the blend is superior than the virgin olive oil. So this is one of those, in research we had a lot of surprises. And this is one of the pleasant surprises of the research finding.
Okay. Actually, one of the greatest things that you've done your research is actually on the SN2.
Yeah.
And it always inspired me on the great work that you actually have done on this area.
Yeah.
Can you share with us what is SN2?
Okay. Now, SN2, again, another evolution of thoughts. The first, where it started off was that there was so much of bad mouthing, sort of demonizing palm olein. And I said I must do something, compare it with something where people, without any question, in Malay we say tanpa was-was. Tanpa was-was is the best. Well, compare with the best. Compare with virgin olive oil. So I compare palm olein, and we do in the best research institute in the country, the 𝐼MR, Institute of Medical Research, and expect palm olein maybe won't be as good as virgin olive oil, but maybe not so bad. So we did this experiment on human studies and use international protocol, and when we tried this, the net result, not only palm olein is good as olive oil, palm olein is better than olive oil. That was complete surprise. And this work has been published in the journal, American journal. We want to do the best journal in America, Journal of American College of Nutrition. And in this first article, published in 1992, shows that palm olein better than olive oil in terms of blood clotting, but in terms of inducing the LDL, HDL the same. But we are puzzled because at the time, the current thinking, and that thinking is still remaining in people's mind. We have to clear that so old thinking that saturates, raise blood cholesterol, unsaturated will reduce the cholesterol level. Now we have palm olein which is 40% saturated, and olive oil which is 15% saturated, and they induce the same level. It go against the thinking. So, as a scientist, we always try to give explanation. How is this possible? How is this possible? So, I put my thinking cap, and then we look at the structure of palm olein and olive oil. But to explain it in a simple way, when consumed, palm olein behave like olive oil, and that's how it gives the same result. Now, if you are interested, how do you explain or to behave in the same way, we can explain it in greater detail. But when consumed, palm olein behave like olive oil. And so that's explained. And now you asked about SN2, right? Now I want to explain a little bit about SN2. When I want to refer to mother's milk. Now we all been breastfed at some period of time. You know, mother's milk is so important. If you're breastfed, you have less a problem about being allergic to various things, you know, and so on. It's very good for the babies, you know. But the research scientists have found that the fatty acid required by the babies must be in a certain position in a molecule of fats and oils. Just remember that. Yes, with certain position, they need a certain fatty acid. So, when we look into my problem and this finding, we look at what is the special position palm olein when we compare this. Oh, we found that special position is 90% unsaturated, just like olive oil, and that's why it behaves in the same way. Voila, we found the reason. and even now we can go deeper into this, but let's call that special position as SN2. That is, you want to put anything, okay, this is very important. If you want to prepare milk powder for babies, and you want to replace the fat of mother's fat, and you must put what is required, it happens to be palmitic acid at that special position, SN2 position, and then only that formulation is healthy for the babies, help the babies to make the brain to grow and so on. So you see the important thing, and now we know how to make the explanation, how to give babies the right thing, and the reason behind it. And that reason give us a solution why palm olein is good as olive oil.
All right, excellent. And that's why on the P90, I can see that the SN2 have been analyzed as well in the P90. Yeah. So, Tan Sri Augustine Ong, so is this a bottle of red wine, or is it a premium extra virgin olive oil, or is it a P90?
Oh, okay. Okay, well, first I want to say P90 is a blend of the two best oils in the world. First, you have no doubt about the goodness of olive oil, but palm oil is the largest oil that's been produced in the world. It's number one. When I was when I first entered the industry, it was number two, and we got a lot of hammering by the soybean association. Soybean oil was number one. Now we are overtaken. Palm oil number one, and soybean number two. So it's a blend of two best oils in the world. You know? Now, these two best oils in the world is that the middle is the fatty acid in the special position, which can be absorbed into your bloodstream, is mainly monounsaturated, which is very stable and good. You know? Unlike this is called, now you have heard of omega-3 fish oil. It's good oil. It's good fatty acid. Then you have omega-6. Omega-6 is not good. because it induces inflammation. Inflammation results in a number of diseases. But the unsaturation in this palm olein and in virgin olive oil the unsaturation in palm olein oil is 1 single double bond and particularly omega-9, so it's not omega-6. So this is all it doesn't. And tocotrienol present in this blend will also anti-inflammation.
Excellent. So, Tan Sri, also on the follow-up question, apart from that, we also want to know, is P90 only good for salad dressing or low heat cooking, or can you use it for stir fry or even the Malaysian favorite deep frying?
Yeah, okay. This oil will satisfy the range of application. By blending, the cloud point is reduced. So even you put cold air conditioned temperature, there won't be any solid form. So you can use for salad oil. But now what happens when you heat, when you do frying? If you stir fry, maybe the temperature reach 110. But you deep frying is 180, and it's stable because the monounsaturated fatty acid is stable, is less vulnerable to oxidation. If you use polyunsaturated oil, then there's a lot of double bonds that tend to be oxidized, and oxidized product is not good for health. So it's stable to the high temperature, and because it's not oxidized, also the oil is not absorbed excessively into your food, so you don't have a very what they call it, not crispy, you know. And the mountain is very crispy. Yeah.
We will definitely try some dishes made by P90. We will take some picture and show the audience. Mm-hmm. And Tan Sri, you shared with us many times that there are many types of good vegetable cooking oil on the shelf. Mm. And many of them actually contains high omega-6. Mm. And omega-6 overconsumption can actually lead to inflammation of the body, which is not good. It can lead to many of the modern diseases. So what about P90? Does it contain omega-6 or does it have the same problem as other vegetable oil?
Okay. P90 has about 11 to 12% of omega-6. And this is part of what is known as essential fatty acids. I think the essential fatty acids have been overemphasized. Yes, sufficient essential fatty acid for health, but it doesn't need to have beyond that. The liquid oil, the soya, rapeseed, sunflower seed oil, they have more than 40 to 50% omega-6. Which lead to cause of inflammation. I'm very surprised that some of the people who are knowledgeable are not raising this point. This is a case of not only the health issue, but even temporarily the kitchen wall will be sticky because of the oxidation. And what happened on a wall may happen in your arteries. Then oxidized oil will lead to blockage and so on. I think yes, you need some omega-6 as part of the essential oil, but you don't need that high level of 5 times more, about 50% compared to about 12% to 14%. So this is my, but in nutrition, it's always, there's no good food or bad food, it's a combination. The diet, no combination. a combination of various things make a good diet. You want a good diet, not just good item. Water also can be a problem. So it's a combination of things. Make a balanced diet, a good diet.
Tan Sri Augustine Ong, father of Malaysian palm oil. Thank you very much for your years and years of contribution to Malaysia. Thank you so much, and also bringing P90 to us. And we know you are turning 88 on the 18th of September this year. So that's why we have 88 here. And Ong being very Ong. So 88, double 8 is a very good number. And your name is Ong. So this year, what is your birthday wishes for all of us?
My birthday wish, I think we would like to. We are very fortunate. Our tradition in Asia, we pay a lot of appreciation and to education. I think education is important, and it's education that will uplift from poverty line to above poverty line. But I would add in a little bit. Would recommend holistic education. You must be complete, initially first, complete, to know as much as possible. In fact, the modern technology is very helpful. Anything that's known in the world is found in Wikipedia. So you learn a 3R. You can read. You can find out what is information in the Wikipedia. So you can find out what, to understand what you read. You will know how to read. You have to, of course, learn a bit more about the subject. Maybe you can say, chemistry tell you that 3 double bond. What does it mean? You have to learn a little bit about the discipline. Pharmacy, you have to learn. But the information is there, Once I was with interpreter, and she was to translate from English to Japanese, and Japanese to English, and you were talk about fundamental particles, there's theoretical physics. He said, I want to understand what this particle mean. So I said, wait, I will get the expert. He said, no need, you look at that. It's a smartphone, tell you all the names of the fundamental particles. But what this particle mean, you need to know physics. So we have this knowledge. But I just want to share with you. I'm interested in this knowledge is available. I'm interested in knowledge that exists but not discovered. How to discover this knowledge? Like SN2, it was not. Law of nature operates, and that's how it operates on what makes palm olein as good as olive oil. The law is there, but I was so lucky that I discovered the reason behind it. There's a law of nature. So scientists, they don't make laws, but they discover nature's laws. And that's how we become natural scientists. Natural scientists. But this is one of the. The other point I want to make about education, back to education, is that as parents, I've also been doing this. I like to discover the interest. I'm not going to force your student to do certain things, but I try to discover their interest and help them to know more about things in their interest, but aim for excellence, culture of excellence. Not only know, but they will achieve excellence. So if you complete, you have a holistic education, and you have an interest, this will be helpful for in the future. People will reach up to 100 years and beyond. So I've already spent about more than more than 30 years, even 40 years after retirement. So during that time, I've never been dull in that 40 years. I got something to do and some interest. And so it's good to have an interest to make your life, enrich your life. Then you want every day get excited about new discoveries, new ideas. And
thank you very much, Tan Sri Augustine Ong, for your birthday wishes and also enlighten us on education. So on behalf of all of us here, toast to good health to Tan Sri Ong on your 88th birthday.
And I must reciprocate. This is my best birthday present. Not many people appreciating what I'm doing, and your group appreciate quite well.
Thank you, Tan Sri.
No sugar.